WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait. What do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him.
The WWE Universe embracing their tribal chief.
Reigns standing tall. The OTC is still the pinnacle of this industry.
Here he comes, the franchise of WWE.
Listen to this place. No one else gets a reaction from the crowd like John Cena.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Love him or hate him, you cannot deny the reaction John Cena gets from the WWE Universe.
And he thrives off that reaction. It only makes him stronger, better, and more determined.
I honestly don't know that there's a more determined superstar than John Cena.
And he proves it every single night. And tonight should be no different.
The Brahma Bull is here.
Final boss mode engaged.
The multi-time world champion. An undisputed all-time great.
And here to ensure his unprecedented dominance in the ring remains intact.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE People's Champion, The Rock!
From the Brahma Bull to the Great One to the final boss.
Well, nicknames may change, but dominance does not. Still one of the very best.
And according to The Rock, no one is better.
Is he wrong?
Gentlemen, you are looking at confidence on another level.
Exactly where it should be.
Some of this crowd seems to agree.
WWE Universe, bask in the greatness of the final boss.
Doesn't matter if the WWE Universe boos or cheers, all the same to The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock always gets such an amazing reaction.
And love him or hate him, the final boss is a living legend. Here comes the dead man and the devil's favorite demon.
And at a combined weight of 632 pounds, The Undertaker and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction.
Kane debuted in WWE attacking his brother. It's been a complicated history of death and betrayal before either man set foot in WWE.
Yeah, but since then, these two have engaged in several epic battles, including a casket match and an Inferno match.
Yeah, these two initially teamed together to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin, but have since rediscovered their bond.
Now that their destructive forces are combined, no team can compete.
Both of these monsters, former WWE champions, have held multiple tag team titles together.
And perhaps the most powerful duo in WWE history.
The nightmare has manifested itself in reality.
When there's no more room in hell, the Fiend will rule the earth.
But before Bray Wyatt actually tamed this part of his psyche, we knew the Fiend was nearly unbeatable.
As the Fiend, Bray Wyatt was able to defeat the likes of Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, even John Cena.
It also brought him the Universal title.
Yeah, but here's the scary question. What is the Fiend here for now?
The Fireflies remain, but this version of Bray Wyatt is completely detached from the WWE Universe.
And that makes him even scarier because the Fiend will stop at nothing in his quest to spread fear throughout the WWE Universe.
An absolute master of mind games, almost impervious to pain. Nothing can stop the Fiend. The Brothers of Destruction, two of the most dominant forces in the history of WWE.
And not a lot needs to be said. Undertaker and Kane are basically punishment incarnate. You can't even explain what they've done to each other. Imagine what they'll do to their opponents.
Suffice to say, this one might be very, very short. And I would say this Kansas City crowd sounds more than ready for this one.
Jeez. What a boot! Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Targeting.
Escape and a takedown.
Placing him in the corner.
Over and over and over. Brutal. From a seated position, this takes tremendous power.
Suplex. Oh, what a suplex.
Oh, with authority. Tag made. What are we going to see?
Probably a double team.
Oh, holy cow. Double back body drop. Wow. Taking out the knee.
Looking to catch him off guard. Shoulder is up after two.
For a match that's only just begun, that was a close count. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Escape and a takedown.
These superstars face a unique set of challenges in this six-man tag match.
Yeah, Cole, we've seen teams of three struggle before. It's hard enough to communicate with one partner, but two, you're in for a lot of work here.
Being placed in the corner here. He answers right back.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Right across the chest.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Reigns cuts him off. Suplex.
Reigns hangs on.
Another one.
A third?
What a powerful grip by Roman. Each revolution was more impressive than the last.
Knee right to the midsection. Setting them up for the Falcon Arrow.
In off the tag here.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
A great counter to cover.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here.
And Cena kicks out, channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. The Fiend turns that away.